Good morning. It's another glorious day. It's the day the Lord has made, and got a lot of things I have to do today. Oh, me. Well, let's get straight to it this morning. I'm going to read to you out of the 19th chapter of Luke. This is part of the triumphant entry. Jesus has come down the hill, and they're screaming and they're shouting and doing hosannas and praises the King and all this. And then Jesus, let's begin at the last little bit. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it and said, "If you, even you, had only known on this day what would bring you peace. But now it is hidden from your eyes. The days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment against you and encircle you and hem you in on every side. They will dash you to the ground, you and the children within your walls. They will not leave one stone on another because you did not recognize the time of God's coming to you." Here's this procession coming down from the Mount of Olives. And Jesus is coming down the hill. They're throwing palm branches. They're putting their coats on the road in front of him for him to go over. All of these are signs of a king entering, coming back victoriously. And everybody's shouting, screaming. The people are joyous. The chief priest and the elders, the Pharisees, and these people, they're mad because of what Jesus is doing, and they just don't believe it. Even though Jesus is riding into town on a donkey, which is what is prophesied in Zechariah. But all this going on around and everything else, and then do you remember Howard Cosell? He would do an interview about somebody or with somebody, and he says, "And now we're going to get up close and personal." Well, Luke gets up close and personal here. Of everybody else and all the celebration going on, Luke captures Jesus for us. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it. You might think Jesus is sitting there going, finally. They recognize me. They know me. No. Yes, I'm sure Jesus was happy for all those who recognized him and knew him. But he was very sad for those who didn't. He wept over the city. He cried over the city. The last sentence right here. They will not leave one stone on another because you did not recognize the time of God's coming to you. Do we recognize God when he's in our midst? Do we feel his presence? Do we know his touch, hear his voice? It's important that we recognize that. Listen to this. It said, "If you, even you, had only known on this day what would bring you peace, but now it is hidden from you." It's like the people of that day. Those who did not recognize him, those who refused to believe and everything else, they missed it. Just simply missed it. It's hidden from them now. I want to see God. And I know right now, I'm not looking for him physically. I'm just looking for his manifestations. You know, Jesus tells us that it's like the wind. You don't know where it's coming. You don't necessarily know where it's going, but you can see the effects of the wind. And we've just had a lot of strong wind, and a lot of people are seeing the effects of the wind. I want to see the effects of God. I want to see people change people's lives. I want to see God at work. Don't want it hidden from me. So today, go looking, because he's entering the city. His presence is here. Have a blessed day.